in, everyone. It is Dr. Denese Day, as I keep referring to it backstage. This is the special edition HydroShield Face Serum. It is on auto delivery. Now, this is our only HydroShield Today special value of the year, and this is Dr. Denese's #1 selling product. If you want to dramatically soften the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, you are in the right place at the right time. 2.9 million of HydroShield have sold here at QVC, and it is customer top rated. It's also the many times over Customer Choice Beauty Award winner for best serum. This is the biggest size. We never want to be without it. That's why she very kindly brought it to us in this size. It is on auto delivery, so you can get it one time in that special packaging, or 2 times. You get another in 6 months, and that will be in the standard packaging when it does, but you get to lock in that today's special value price. First, I want to introduce you to Dr. Adrienne Denese. This is an incredibly talented human being. You have your PhD in neuroscience.
Yes.
Is it true, because I remember this from when I was a producer, that you did a presentation at Harvard and then they invited you to be a part of their research team?
Yes, exactly.
That is correct. Then
yes,
she went to Cornell and got her MD. So she's a PhD, an MD, a best-selling author on this subject, and I always loved how Lisa Robertson phrased it. You're also a woman that likes to look your best.
Oh, thank you very much.
And so all of those things she brought to us in her collection that is clean beauty and cruelty-free. But Dr. Denese, I feel like
yes, we have
this
to introduce that.
was a surprise.
Yes.
Because this half-ounce size, $49. The 1 ounce is $65. The 2 ounce is $125, worth every penny. The 4 ounce size, we thought we'd hit the lottery,
yes.
$209. The 10 ounce size would cost you $522.50. But on today's special value day, $98.98. It's on free shipping, but the reason we all love it so much is this before and after.
Exactly.
It's the results.
Exactly. It's the results. It's undeniable. And there you are. Look at those etched in lines, stubborn lines. They are serious. She gave up on herself. I told her, look, give me 15 minutes. Let's see what happens. I loaded HydroShield on her forehead and look at the change. It is profound. And there's a very good reason, scientific reason for it, which I will explain later. But look at this next one.
Wow.
Isn't this remarkable?
Dr. Denese.
Look at that. I mean, really serious lines that are going nowhere, she thought. 28 days later, look at the change.
I would feel like I'd been resurfaced. I mean, it just
exactly
looks incredible.
28 days later, yes, exactly. This is not an instant product. This is a fast-acting product, and it works in the long run. And look at the results that you're getting.
More than half the quantity that we brought in for the whole day is already gone. So please, the results that you just saw on your screen, this is an example of what our skin is and what it could be.
Exactly. Take a look at this. These are 2 skins, corresponding to 2 skin cells. This one is kind of dry and saggy and pathetic, and you don't want to look like this. You want to look like this. This skin cell is fully hydrated, and it bounces, and it is happy, and it's young looking. The only difference between these two is hydration and HydroShield. That's the only difference. HydroShield is a powerful entity that rehydrates your skin, locks in hydration, holds onto hydration for the long run. And there is a secret to this. In fact, I ran a clinical, there's the HydroShield. So when you first put it on your skin, it looks wet. It takes a few minutes before it disappears into your skin and it turns completely matte.
Well, and let's take a look at those results too.
I would love to.
Because as we pop up those clips, it does not have a scent, just so you know.
Does not have a scent.
And a little does go a long way, but you're getting 10 ounces. So I love what you said. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. And look at this. This is the single most important reason why we love HydroShield. Look at that number. 198% increase in skin surface lipids in 15 minutes time. Now remember the first before and after that we saw, the lady with the forehead lines, and then 15 minutes later the lines were so much better. Well, that is 198%. Now here we are looking at cross-section of lines and wrinkles, and HydroShield is coming. And HydroShield is a powerhouse when it comes to hydration, and it locks in hydration, pumps hydration into your skin. Look what happens to those lines and wrinkles, and that's exactly what we are shooting for. Remember one thing. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you see lines and wrinkles everywhere, dry lines especially, and you think of yourself that, well, yes, I'm getting older, what am I going to do? Not so fast. Many of those lines are reversible. And that's exactly what we are seeing here. Look at that. She gave up on herself.
Dr. Denese, you just got me real excited. I love it. Don't give up.
Don't ever give up. Look at 15 minutes later. Look at the plumpness. If you put the right entity on your skin, the skin will respond.
And 28 days later.
In 28 days later, profound, very visible changes. Look at those etched in lines on the before, on the after. There is softness, suppleness, plumpness. Now, there is a very special technology that does that. You don't see it anywhere else. It's our own technology. The HydroShield technology is very special in that we are giving you lipids that are virtually identical to your own skin's lipids. Think about that. When you were young, 25 years old, this woman that we're looking at the picture of, she had plenty of lipids in her skin. Now it is gone. She has lines instead. Look at that. We are giving back the lipids gradually over the course of 28 days in this case. And look what happens. The skin responds. The skin connects with these lipids that the skin used to have, doesn't have it anymore. Now we are giving it back to it. Look at the necklines.
I mean
that's spectacular.
This is confidence in a huge bottle.
Confidence in a huge
and for her neck, for example, how much should we use?
Oh, yes. Well, it's kind of easy. With this one pump, one large pump will cover the face and the neck as well. But you kind of know it. Put it on generously and then just leave it alone. You don't even have to massage it in particularly. It goes in by itself. Why? Because the lipids in here are the lipids in here inherently. So they kind of connect and the skin is being fed the right way.
Oh, I like the word fed.
Yes.
Now, this bottle, what is the shelf life?
Shelf life, years. This is an anhydrous product, honestly, years. I mean, I have comfortably 4 years, so you don't have to worry about it at all. And it's sealed, so whether you start to pump it or not, the shelf life is not going to be impacted by it. Yes, you can be comfortable with this one.
We're about to see Lisa, and how much is she using?
She's using one comfortable pump. So just pump one in your hand. I usually put it on top of my hand here and then just distribute it everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm giving you so much.
That is a huge amount. I mean, I use it forehead to toe.
Yes,
and
exactly.
I shared with Lisa. Poor Lisa's heard this all morning.
Yes.
But I wake up in the morning, I drink 16 ounces of water, and I put on my HydroShield.
That's exactly what I do.
I turned 50 this year. And
very young.
You are so sweet.
You
Just
do.
somebody write that down. But when I met Dr. Denese, I was an associate producer for Lisa Robertson.
Yes.
And she was interviewing you, and I was standing behind the scenes just thinking over and over again, I'll have what they're having. And what you're looking at is somebody who talks a lot, but also listens. And when you have a neuroscientist, MD, researcher, Harvard, Cornell trained, who also has a passion for how you look in your own skin, you had me at hello. If you only have time to do one thing in a day, put on your HydroShield for your skin. Also, please put on an SPF, but that was in our 10 o'clock hour. But if you want this great deal on it, quite frankly, I don't remember ever seeing it at $98 and change. This is the lowest price per ounce that we've had.
Yes.
Get it now, because since midnight, we've had 10,000 orders placed. That is well over half of what we brought in. Over 50 and Fabulous is going to come after me because this is supposed to be in their show. I don't know if it's going to be there, but it's about the results. And Dr. Denese, myself, nobody here at QVC, we don't want to make you look like someone else.
Yes.
We want you to have your very best skin
Exactly.
forward.
I
And
love
I
that.
know as we age, our skin gets more dry. And what do? Because I'm supposed to hydrate, I'm supposed to moisturize, but that's what makes HydroShield different.
Exactly. That's what makes HydroShield special, because hydrating, the products are either hydrators or moisturizers.
Yeah.
Rarely ever you see something, an entity that can do both.
Yeah.
This one does both. It hydrates and moisturizes. Hydration is all about bringing water into your skin. Moisturization is all about bringing lipids into your skin. This is doing both. It is giving you lipids that you used to have when you were 25. You don't have it anymore. It's right in this bottle. And once we replace the lipids, and remember the 198% increase in lipids in 15 minutes. Once we replace your lipids, your skin will hydrate itself on its own. It's essentially, we enable your skin to rehydrate itself.
Yeah.
Because the water is no longer able to escape. We recreate your skin lipid barrier so you're not losing water, therefore you're not turning dry and like prune, like this cell here. You don't want
I
to be
came
this
in
cell.
this balloon,
Yeah, yeah.
but I came on air the other balloon.
Exactly. In fact, it's so interesting. Alberti says often that he can tell from a distance in the building, in the QVC building.
That's right.
If somebody is using HydroShield or
That's right.
he is not,
He
or
could
she is
tell.
not using HydroShield.
And it's not just me, Alberti, it's Jane Tracy and Sandra Bennett as well. They gave us some quotes to share with you. Jane Tracy says, I'm so impressed with Dr. Denese's education, me too, her innovation and her passion for helping others. How could we have gotten through the last 23 years without HydroShield? Oh, that's
it's
lovely.
so sweet.
Just
Thank
what
you.
we need year
you.
round. But Jane, well said, especially in winter. And
Especially in
Sandra
winter.
says, HydroShield is my desert island beauty pick. So true. In fact, you've never seen me without it. I use it every single day before going on air to make my skin look
that's what she
smoother and
says.
more hydrated. Same. She taught me, Lisa taught me so many along the way. You at home in the chat when I was on In the Kitchen with David,
Yes.
HydroShield came up because it's just one of those products. It's one of those go-to. And when you have a host makes their top 10 most recommended, this is always on it because
on it,
it
yes.
just makes your skin glow. It makes your skin happy. It makes your skin look amazing and reduces the look of those lines and wrinkles. And Stacey has it with her. And as we take a look at how she's applying, I love the packaging.
Thank you
Such
very
an
much.
homage
Yes,
to
yes.
how you were raised.
It really is. My father was an antique collector, so every time we went anywhere, any new city, new town we arrived, the first thing was we looked for the antique shops, and then he just shopped and shopped. He has a very keen eye. And this, I love this design. This is a folklore design from my
beautiful.
country, Hungary. And I thought that I would just bring it to you too.
We're
For me,
so
it's very emotional, and I sincerely hope that you will like it as
We
well.
love it. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
And we'll join Stacey for a moment.
Yes,
and just as I
absolutely.
walk, I want to remind you, today our price is $423 and change different. I love how I just dropped that casually.
Yes,
because
exactly.
that's a huge savings. It
That's
is
a
the
huge
lowest price per
savings.
ounce. But hi, Stacey.
Hello.
Hi, Stacey.
You look so hydrated.
She's using one pump size for the entire face, but don't be frugal. You know, for this one time, indulge yourself. If you feel you need more, do more. Put it on your neck, chest. Stacey, where else you put it?
I put it on my elbows.
Elbows.
I put it on my knees.
You said you did your
I
heels
put
last
it on the heels of my feet.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It is. Remember, it's 198% increase in skin lipid content. That is the most important number to remember here, because that's the one that plumps the skin. And remember, even within 15 minutes, you will see a huge change. So don't ever give up, because many of those lines are actually reversible.
So
you
we
are
go
not
from-
giving up on yourself.
We,
Never. Okay,
we
good.
go from clean skin to HydroShield.
Yes.
Can I incorporate it into my skincare that I'm using already?
Anything at all. Anything at
Wonderful.
all. This is a pre-moisturizer. Put it on first and then put on anything else that you want. In the morning, you put on your SPF. You can put on your foundation. At nighttime, first, if you please use the pads because they are so effective. So use the pads first and then HydroShield on top. And then, of course, you put on your night cream, whatever you want, eye cream. We are going to see here, we are going to see cross-section of lines and wrinkles, and HydroShield is approaching, and look what it does. It pumps hydration into your skin, and the lines and wrinkles are vastly, vastly better. And I'm going to